everyone, welcome to my rich journey. Today I want to talk about Bitcoin. My point of view is only represent myself and I have no investment suggestion for you because I know I do have the limitation for my recognition. If you got a different view of the Bitcoin from mine, please keep on yours. Firstly, let's talk about the conclusion. I have an optimistic point of view for Bitcoin for the long term, because I believe the blockchain technology is a brilliant disruptive design. What is the blockchain technology? The blockchain is the decentralized distributed ledger technology. The key feature is the decentralized. That is to say, the data has been protected by so many different kinds of the computers. Any single person or an organization or even the country cannot change the data. So it is a tendency for the future. But if blockchain is so good, why it hasn't been applied to a lot of points in our daily life yet? My personal view is because the majority of the resource has been monopolized by the small amount of people. For example, the internet resource, the political resource, the energy resource. There is no real resource has been controlled by the majority people. So, to pushing forward for the decentralized, the blockchain technology will definitely cut a piece of the cake of the tycoons. This kind of people, they don't want their resource has been decentralized. So, blockchain is a disruptive design, but the development journey can be hard. And now I want to talk about the relationship between the Bitcoin and the blockchain. We can think in this way. The blockchain is the shared ledger around the earth. It takes and records every single transaction of the Bitcoin. This ledger is not being protected by the bank. It has been protected by a lot of computers that are using the Bitcoin program. So the question is, who is going to be determining which transaction is legal and who is going to be written into the ledger? The answer is the Bitcoin miner. So, we are talking about the mining for the Bitcoin is to take a transaction for the every single data and make sure it cannot be changed. The Bitcoin miner will be rewarded by the Bitcoin because they're trying to take a notes for the every single transaction to the ledger. Why I have the optimistic point of view for the Bitcoin for the long term? The first reason is coming from the government for the tax. I would like to say Bitcoin experiencing in a very early or a chaotic stage. Let's have a comparison between the property market. In the UK, I invested in the real estate market for the property, and during the process, I find the market is so major. The government has been calculate the tax very clear. For example, if you want to sell the property, the capital gain tax, and if you want to go for the buy-to-let property, they will charge you for the income tax, for which kind of expense can be deducted for the tax, which are not, has been clearly listed. In another word, the property market in the UK has been moving on to the very mature stage, but Bitcoin is not. Firstly, it is not easy to finding a way to buy the Bitcoin, and also the gain for the Bitcoin haven't been governed by the tax yet. So I would like to say the market for the Bitcoin is still quite chaotic and a weird opportunity comes out. Secondly, have you ever found out the ups and downs for the Bitcoin is hard to be predicted? It doesn't have the strong correlation relationship between the policy. It is hard to be manipulated. That is the biggest value. In comparison with the stock market last year in April of 2025, because of the Trump started the trading war around the world, then the stock getting big decrease. I give you this example. I want to say that you could not predict when the person will get mad, but this mad person will determine the ups and downs for your money. So from this point of view, the Bitcoin can be stable, isn't it? The third reason is because Bitcoin is quite rare. The Bitcoin has been designed for the total amount of the 21 million. In the upstream of the market, if more people willing to enter this market and recognize the value, of course the price is getting higher. But if we experience the downstream, the cold wallet for the Bitcoin is so much easier to carry. For example, in a few years ago, in the Russia-Ukraine war, a lot of Russian financial tycoon, they investment their property in the UK, and the UK government just expropriate their property straight away. So I would like to see in the downstream of the market, there has been increased value for the Bitcoin. And number 4 is because of the stable coin. The stable coin is the decentralized currency. It's like in our history, we got the golden standard. When the stable coin is more being entered to our daily life, maybe someday this decentralized currency will replace the money we are using for today that is issued by the government. If that days happen, the Bitcoin is because their total amount is limited, is only have 21 million amount. I would like to say 1%, 0.1% can have the value. Number 5, at my point of view, the current situation for the US dollar hegemony cannot last forever. For now, the United States increased their interest or printing more notes to getting money back to their market. But Bitcoin is not. They only have 21 million amount, and more people recognize it, and the price is getting more higher. Your transaction has been recorded in the blockchain, and nobody can fake on it. So, which is to say, nobody can destroy the Bitcoin's value over the night. So that's my opinion regarding to the Bitcoin. I'm now in a building wealth stage, so my point of view is like still exploring. I want to share this with you during the Bitcoin price has been big fallen. I want waiting for the time to prove my point of view. If my point of view has been proved to be wrong, I will take it, because during the journey of financial freedom, I'm allowing myself to make the right decision. Also, I'm allowing myself to make the wrong decision. And if my point of view has been proved to be correct, I will keep learning and keep jumping out of the limitation of my idea, and I will enjoy the journey of financial freedom. Also, more importantly, I will share my learning and understanding to you who is watching my video. Okay, so thank you very much for your time, and I will see you in my next video.